Last time on Lawful Stupid. So you journey to the land of the arcane tree people.
Lead the way, Chum and Lee.
They lead you up to the largest and most beautiful of the reverse tree houses.
Nadish.
Yes, what could I do for you?
Davy Jones is coming and he will not rest until every island is sunk.
I know.
We traveled to a prison, the Reliance prison, where Finnegan Morsh now resides. And so now he's this massive creature, but he remains a prisoner, in pain constantly. That's surely what they're going to do to you when they come here as well.
He has lost his balance between beast and man. He has completely lost his way.
Can he find his way back?
Yes, there are 4 tribes, and each one is governed by spirits of beasts whose favor must be earned in order to restore beast and man. There is also a fish spirit, a lion spirit, and a spirit of the stars.
I will talk to the fish.
I've got the trees.
And I'll take the lion.
I'll take the stars, they're sparkling.
So you guys depart to seek out these other spirits. The spirit of beast and man is out of line, and it can only be restored with the spirit of beast and man. They would also require a sacrifice. Awesome. You are led into deeper and deeper jungle, and eventually you cross through a very narrow stream. You're taken by this delightful NPC who has a name I'm sure you made me make up that I have instantly forgotten.
I think it was one of the 2 guys. I don't remember what their names were. Oh, Chum and Lee. It was Chum and Lee.
Chum and Lee. You are led by Lee through this junglescape across the river, and a little bit of a ways into your journey, he stops and he says to you, "This is as far as I can take you."
Okay, so then who's gonna take me the rest of the way?
You will have to journey on your own. You just head straight along this direction, and he points with his hand, and you will eventually come to the village of the Star Tribe.
Okay, so just this direction.
Just go straight, and
Just
you
go
should
straight.
be fine.
Okay. Okay, bye!
Okay, bye, good luck.
She marches off, like, arm in the air, going straight.
Yeah, it's holding it very still.
Yeah, straight.
Runs immediately into a tree.
Yep, because she went straight.
Yeah. You continue straight for some time, and you find that the foliage and the canopy of this jungle begins to slowly wane as you're heading towards a more arid landscape. The soil underneath you, rich and abundant with life, becomes generally sandy and more sediment until eventually you find yourself in a very nearly desert climate. And within this kind of sandy oasis amidst this jungle, you do see a small oasis with a few smattering of trees and tents set up all along it.
Ozlo, following her arm, pointing straight, glances up at the oasis, and then looks at her arm, and looks at the oasis, looks at the arm, and slightly tilts the arm to go to the oasis.
Perfect. And as you approach, you see there are many folks who are outside of their tents, and there are small fires around who are cooking and laughing and just generally vibing.
Hi!
Oh, hello.
She just
Who are you?
waving.
Says a young woman of a Pulasan descent, wearing very loose and flowing, possibly silk garments.
I'm supposed to get a favor from a thing? A star thing? Spirit? I'm a little fuzzy on the details.
You wish for the favor of the stars?
Yeah, I think that's it.
This is no small thing.
I'm a small thing.
That you are, she laughs. Well? No one has sought this favor for some time. What is your reason? Why do you need this favor?
We have a friend from one of the other tribes. I don't remember what tribe he was from. His name was Finn. I don't know if you knew him. He got in a bad way, and we're trying to help him. And we're trying to do that by getting all the different favors. I think the guy said something about a sacrifice. I don't know what we're gonna do about that.
I see. Well, if you wish for the favor of the stars, there are a few things that are required. The biggest of which is luck. So...
You can just call me a lucky lizard.
I will call you this lucky lizard. There is a saying that if you wish badly enough for the favor of the star, a shooting star will appear. And if you see a shooting star, you can gain an audience with the spirit of the stars.
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
What if I shoot a star?
A shooting star, you say?
No, I shoot the star, and then it goes flying, and it becomes a shooting star. That's how science works, right?
I do not know if you would be able to reach it.
I'm gonna go build a ladder.
Okay.
There's no trees. Oh, I guess there's like palm trees or something.
There's a couple.
No.
Probably would be bummed if you chopped down their 2 trees.
Yeah, she's like the whole 2 trees that they have.
Okay, well, like, is there like a saying or like a spell or like wish I may, wish I might kind of thing I can say?
That sounds very nice, but mostly you just have to pay very close attention and hope really hard, and then get very lucky.
Okay.
She's kind of staring past her at the sky for a second, and then turns and finds, I guess, like a rock, kind of a raised rock area or something. Climbs up on it and just flops down on her back.
I guess I'm gonna watch the stars.
And some time passes, and as it does, you kind of... I imagine Ozlo gets bored.
Very easily.
And you're kind of looking around, and you notice that's what everyone's doing. Everyone here are laid out on these very fancy, very elaborately embroidered cloth, and they are laid out on them. They are looking up at the stars, and they're telling stories, and they're enjoying this night. And you don't feel alone in your endeavor as you continue to watch the skies.
She looks around, and no, she doesn't feel alone because they're there, but she also feels a little bit alone because she doesn't know anybody.
Sure.
She lays her head back down and thinks about when she was on the plank floating to the menagerie. But of course she can't sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat because the gods have issues with that.
Jen says we'll get in trouble.
The audio gods say no. And also she's not on the boat. She's not on a boat. So I think she just slowly, like before, starts singing.
Tap off your air and pop up both your feet. And I'll tell you the tale of Cobbouts.
Just starts singing.
Yeah. And the night is passing, slowly but surely. And you note that all throughout the night, these people continue in their stargazing until eventually you hear a gasp, and it kind of rumbles throughout all these people. And as you're maybe nodding off a little bit, your eyes snap wide, and you do see a shooting star shoot across the sky.
There it is! There! Now what? Now what do I do?
You must follow it.
Okay!
Flap, 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 like little lizard feet across the desert.
And you run in the direction the star was shooting, and you run and you run and you run until the village is far behind you. And before you even think to slow down or stop or catch your bearings, look around, and there is nothing but sand as far as the eye can see in all directions.
I don't see the star anymore, of course.
No.
How do I keep ending up like this? Damn it!
She puts her arm forward, the direction she saw the direction she saw the star go, and she's gonna follow.
I think one of the things you try to do to get your bearing is you look down at the sands to see which way your footprints were, so you at least know which way you came from. And as you look down at the sand and the star and the moonlight that's collecting them, you see various sparkles throughout the sand, just reflecting off of this small sediment. And then a few of them begin to glow more intensely. And a few more. And the sand itself grows dark. And slowly before your eyes, what you're looking at isn't this desert beneath your feet. It's a mirror image of the night sky. With these what was once shimmering sand has turned into a field of stars. And there's sky above you, and sky below, and sky all around.
I don't know what those tree people gave us, but I'm flying.
And some of the stars take on familiar shapes to you. You see a lion, and you see a tiger, and a bear, and oh my. And you see some stars that are shining more brilliantly to you, and they kind of form this curving line, which begins to move and ripple in the form of a large serpent. Now is stricken from the sky that is beneath your feet. This constellation of stars, it forms a snake with great wings behind it, and it begins to ripple and meld outside of this image beneath you, and it becomes very much in front of your eyes. And slowly this constellation before your eyes begins to take physical form, and scales appear of many different shining resplendent colors. And you have this large winged snake, no longer made of stars except for its two piercing eyes, which still resemble burning stars.
Ozlo stares in a little bit of terror, mostly wonder.
Are you a dragon?
I am not.
Are you like the proprietor?
I do not know who that is.
Oh, he's a really cool guy. He's got a fire mustache, and he has this place called the Menagerie, and he's also a dragon. That's all like loopy-doo.
I am the spirit of the stars.
Oh, cool! I found you. Hey, so I'm supposed to like get your favor or something.
You wish favor from me?
Yeah. I got a friend that I gotta help, cause I kind of let him get in a bad way, cause I ran away instead of fighting. So we're trying to get everyone's favors, all the spirits' favors to help him.
Well, I understand why you would want my favor, but I don't understand why I should give it to you.
What can I do to get you to give it to me? So like something I can do to prove myself, or winning in a game of bets, or...
This snake coils among itself and kind of places its head almost lazily, sleepily on its own coiled body. Tell me what you know of the stars.
I know there's these things called constellations, and if you know how to use them, they can help you get places. And like people who sail, like Perry knows how to use them to like get us places. And Mama always talked about them being like spirits or like dead ancestors. I don't know. That was always kind of weird. But they're always there. They're very pretty.
And tell me, little one, what do you dream of?
Flying. Not gonna lie, flying. And gold. A lot of sparkly stuff, but also home. Just having a home again. Yeah.
The freedom of flight. The glistening draw of gold. And the comfort of home. These are what you dream of.
Yeah.
Which one will you give me? Would you trade one of your dreams for my favor?
Huh.
She just blanks out for a second.
Does that mean I don't get it anymore?
It means you'll no longer dream of it.
Oh.
And there is a peculiar link between our world and the world of dreams.
Well, I like dreaming of home, because dreaming of home means I also dream of Mama. And I like dreaming of flying because that means that it makes me remember. It makes me remember how Garrett wants to help me become a dragon, and I want to do that. So, you know what? Let's start with 1 gold. You can have my dream of gold.
No dreams of riches.
Yeah. Where we're going, I don't think we'll need them anyway.
I'll take it.
She holds out her arm, like her little claws, to like shake on it without really thinking about
And
it.
the serpent extends the tip of its tail.
Oh, she, which is bigger than she is. She grabs it and just a little shake.
It's kind of shooken up and down by the serpent's tail.
Yeah. Gets picked up, shaken, then picked back down.
Very well. We have an accord, and you have my favor.
Alright. Pleasure doing business with you.
And you. Sleep well. And the form dissolves back into stars, which melt back into the sky scene beneath you, which slowly begins to gain substance again and turn back into sand as you are left once again alone in the desert.
Oh, fuck. I didn't ask him how to get back to the place. Ah!
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
And so we find Skysong being led back through the jungle towards the lion tribe with your guide Chum. It's pretty straightforward actually getting there because
he knows the way.
You just came from there.
Yeah, he knows the way.
You just came from there. But yeah, there you go. You find you're back in the lion tribe, baby.
Chum, who should I speak to first? I guess we want these people on our side. Who do you think is best? You're from here, correct?
Yes, I'm from here. You're going to want to talk to... I don't know why I'm Russian, but I'm Russian now. You're going to want to talk to Azi.
Azi. Okay. Could you point me in the direction of this Azi?
It's there, right there. That is his hut in that tree. Yep, the big one.
Yes. Okay. The green or the yellow?
The one that has a sign out front that says, "If this tree shack is a rockin', do not come a knockin'."
Yes, I see that one. Great. Well, thank you.
It's not in your language. You can't read it.
If you believe that I've heard that phrase before, out in the real world, we say it pretty often.
No, you say this as well?
Yes, it's a pretty common phrase, as far as I know.
We thought we came up with it.
Interesting. Chum, are you going to wait for me so that I know how to get back to my friends? So I'm going to go in here and talk to Azi.
Sure,
Will you wait for me?
Thank you. I don't have anything else going on.
Do you have family, Chum?
I had a little sister, but she was taken by whales.
Like in a good way, or like she ran off with the whales? Or?
No.
When you say taken,
the most tragic way you can think.
I've got a little time if you want to, lay it on me.
You know what? It's fine.
Okay, great. Well, Chum, this is a very depressing way to leave you, but I have business to attend, so please don't cry too long without me.
I won't cry at all. I've done my morning.
Okay, goodbye, Chum. And I'll walk toward Aziz's place.
Yeah, you climb up the ladder. There's not like a door. There's just like beads.
I'm going to shake the beads from the outside.
Oh, come in!
Poke my head in, just my head, to look left and right, see if anyone's inside.
There is a very elderly man sitting in front of a large cauldron, if you will.
I'll step inside and do sort of a bow to him and say, "Good day, sir. I'm looking for Azi."
You'll note that your bow was slightly redundant as you look at at Ozzy, and you see a very old man of Pulasan descent, and you see that his eyes are completely white. He is visibly blind.
I'll wave my hand in front of his face quietly.
I know when you are doing this.
It's hard to... Are you blind? I'm sorry, I just didn't...
No, I am blind, but I can feel the wind from your hand.
Oh, yes. Okay. Didn't think about that. I'm looking for Azi.
You have found him.
Oh, hello, sir. I'm Skysong. My name is Skysong. Barrett Skysong, full name. Mm-hmm. I am here because...
Azi, no last name.
Does everyone have no last name? Is that the family tradition?
No, some of them do.
And why do you not have a last name?
She never got around to it.
Let's come up with one right now. Don't you want a last name before you go? What would you always want it to be called? What's a name that you just really love?
I would like to be known as Azi.
Boombaye? No?
Azi the Destroyer.
We can keep workshopping it. Hey, listen. So what I am here for is my friends, us four. We've scattered to the tribes here that are on the Palasa Isles, and we need your help. And the thing I was told is that the people want to help individually, you can, but the Arcane Forge people, they just are not inclined to help. Some, they say, might, but I'm here to ask for your help to help us fight, get back to the mainland. Because at the end of the day, Azi, if you have to understand, at the end of the day, these islands are probably going to be attacked and your people wiped out, and your best hope is to come with us.
I want you to lean in very close to me, Skysong, and I want to ask you a question.
Is it because you can't hear very well, Azi?
No, I just want you to come really close to me.
I'm in front of your face right now if you can't feel me.
Okay, I can feel the warmth. Let me ask you a question. Have you, Skysong, forgotten why you are here today?
I think I came to... Okay, so it was more of a test, but I thought if I could just get you to come with us, it might be good.
You guys already did that thing separate, so this is more about you're trying to get the favor of the ancient lion spirit to free your friend Finn.
Well, I thought that maybe you were that lion spirit because you're the oldest person that I was sent to.
But even then, you didn't ask for my favor to help your friend Finn. You were like, help me fight this war. That's a different thing.
Well, you see, my thing is kind of fighting the Alliance and getting rid of them, but okay, I get to what you're saying now. My friends sent me on a mission. They expect some results. Would you please help me get the lion spirit to free Finnegan Moorish?
Oh, you wish to seek the spirit of the lion, do you? Well, we will see if he will answer your call. Sit down.
You don't have any other chairs in here, Azzy.
They are just rugs. We just sit crisscross applesauce.
Oh, yes. This is actually pretty comfortable.
It's pretty nice if you just lean into it.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. And he starts grabbing some different bits and bobs and all these different, it looks like fur at one point, and some cloth and some roots, and he starts putting them into the cauldron in front of him, and the steam is rising. And finally he grabs his handful of this very fine, silvery, shimmering powder, which he throws into the cauldron before him. And just mist and this steam and fog begin to just roll off of this kettle and begins to fill this entire tent to the point where you can't see your hand in front of your face.
Aziz, are you there? This must be what you feel like.
And by the time that it clears enough for you to see across from you, there is just a supernaturally large lion.
I kind of back up. I scatter back quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And even as you try to comprehend, like the space even around you, you're not the rug that you were sitting on and the small hut. There's more space here now. You're almost in this other world of fog that has surrounded you.
Where am I?
You are in my domain.
I'll fall down to like hands and knees. Oh, great lion spirit! I didn't expect you so soon.
You should not be caught unawares.
I'm sorry. I'm here for your help.
Why would I grant you my favor?
I'll be honest. I'm not a great person, but I'm here because there is someone that my friends care about very deeply. One of your people, Finnegan Moorish. I don't know how the spirits work with being in tune, but Finnegan Moorish. That poor creature is experiencing something I wouldn't wish on perhaps my worst enemy. But the only way it seems we can have him turned back is if you spirits do some powerful magic to make him whole again. I'm here on his behalf, and truly that's it.
I know this Finnegan Moorish. I wish him well on his journey. However, I cannot. I am a lion. I am the lion. And I can only grant my favor to another.
You mean so if, like, someone has to come to you?
No, another lie.
Okay.
And you, sir, are no lie.
That is true. So, how can we both accomplish the things we want to accomplish? I feel like you would want to help Finnegan if he were here, or whoever, but I cannot be the vessel to help him currently.
Well, then you must become a lie.
I go on.
In spirit, not in body.
Ah, gosh. I can change into a lot of things, actually, but not animals as of late.
Exactly. You come to me wearing the mane of another.
Slowly, my visage turns to that of a changeling. Starts at the head and kind of just filters all the way down.
Your true self?
Yes. Is this perhaps what you're looking for?
It is a start.
It's tough not being loved, and so, my people, this is what we do to fit in with the rest of the world.
A lion does not care for the love of beings lesser than it. Does not care for the approval of the gazelle.
Yes, but if only a fast gazelle is able to survive, and if we don't change, well, we're the slow gazelle.
But gazelle isn't faster than a lion. That's my point.
They are most... Have you ever seen that? There's a TV box that shows these pictures that gazelles are pretty
I've eaten
fast.
more gazelle than you have hair on your head, young man.
Yes, you're right. How do I attain the spirit of a lion?
Being a lion is to be a king of one's own domain. To sit proud and certain in your course.
A king, huh? What is my domain? How do I know what my domain is?
You establish the bounds of your own land. You don't let anyone else tell you where you can and cannot hunt.
Great Lion, what do I call you?
You can call me Ozzy.
Oh man, that's good.
The Destroyer.
Recently renamed. Ozzy, I don't have land. I haven't been home since I was a boy. Are you waxing metaphorical with me right now?
Yes, I am waxing very metaphorical.
To be honest, I'm still not sure, though, what that means for me. I don't know what my domain is.
What do you wish for?
Well, I wish for... I don't know. I mean, before I would tell you that I just wanted to be successful and I wanted to look good in front of the foe and rise perhaps maybe to some import of that faction. But as of late, I have not been a good person for them, and as a result, my true colors have shown to my own comrades. I guess perhaps
and yet you wear a false face for your comrades.
Aziz, you know where I stand on that, but I know what you're getting at, and the thing I want most, the domain I want to rule, is to be accepted simply for who I am, what I am.
I can do this for you.
Can do what? Make people love me?
I can facilitate your growth.
I don't think I have a chance, and I've been pretty selfish my entire life, so whatever I need to do, I'm in.
Very well. Go. And go with my favor.
Do I have... Wait, are you saying that I have to stay like I am?
That's the thing, yeah.
All right. I don't see any way around it.
I mean, you said that's what you wanted for your domain.
It is. Wait, I can pick anything?
Well, you already did.
I picked a pretty crap thing, Ozzy.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of want to be. That's kind of a thing to be yourself.
Yeah. Can I pick again?
Well, it depends on what you're gonna pick.
Okay. The next thing that I want is to just be a man of honor, a man that's. Oh, I guess that's kind of being true to myself again. You know what? I'll just take that thing. Let's just do that. I'll just be myself.
Okay, I think this is going to be very good character growth.
I think it's going to be pretty good too. I didn't think about it going this way tonight, but Ozzy, you just really destroyed the foe that was inside of me. That's a good name.
But it's up to you to stand proud as the king of this new domain.
Any tips or tricks?
Yes. I have only one tip and one trick.
Give me the trick first.
The trick is, let your blood flow through the heart of a lion.
Well, I mean, maybe the tip will tell me what that meant. Go ahead.
The tip is, if people don't love you for who you are, they're not worth it.
It's very deep.
Not really. It's pretty straightforward.
Are you reading from a fortune cookie?
No.
The
fog boils over again, and your vision is clouded. And then before you sits Ozzy, the man.
Ozzy, thank you for your help.
You're very welcome.
Did you know that there is a great lion spirit who bears your same name?
He kind of stares at you blankly, which is impressive because he's blind, so it's like double blank.
Does D4 damage to the stare? I'm kidding, Ozzy.
Skysong, I want you to know, even though I am blind, I can feel how fuck ugly you are now.
See, this should have picked a humor domain. Should have gone with that one. I want to be the funniest guy in the room.
Yeah, most people who are ugly as fuck have to develop a sense of humor.
Wait, so you're saying I still can be?
Yes, this is all to facilitate your growth as a great comedian.
Ozzy, I thank you for your help. I have lines. Do I gain? How do I know that the spirit's with me? This lion's pride.
Oh, look at what's in your hand.
And I look in my left hand.
And there's a little lion claw right there.
What will this do for me? What if I lose it? Can I lose this?
Oh, it's just for the ritual.
Well, go on.
The ritual that you're doing to save your friend Finn.
Okay.
You have to gather the favors of the great.
Oh, so this is the actual physical, like.
Yeah, you're gonna take that. Yeah. Well, it's a symbol, really.
Remind me what happens once we gather all these things.
Well, you need the spirit of the trees, spirit of the lion, the spirit of the great fish, the spirit of the stars, and then you need the spirit of a man, a woman, spirit of a person, and then those spirits can be joined in a ritual that will help realign your friend Finn, who has lost balance between the spirits of animal and man, and will return him, hopefully, to a state of wholeness.
And will he be the person who he was before? His body might change, but his mind, I guess his mind will be returned.
Yes.
Okay. I just don't want to do all this, and then, my friends make fun of how I look, and then it'd be for nothing.
I mean, hopefully they won't make fun of you. Hopefully they're your friends.
Yeah, well, also I haven't been a great friend. Ozzy, again, people think I'm this other fellow, and shifters just don't really have a good... They just don't got a good.
Well, maybe this is your chance to work on those other things, because you won't be hiding behind the illusion of beauty. I mean, I'll tell you one thing, as a person who, never had the gift of sight, I feel like I'm a pretty good judge of character, because all the fake things are stripped away before me, and I just know a person for their words and their actions, and from what you've shown me, you're a decent fella.
Izzy, have you been talking to my mother?
That depends. How fat is her ass?
They called her two-ton Teresa in high school.
If she's one of my big booty bitches, possibly. But I find that unlikely. That means more to me than you could possibly know.
You know what, my mother? I love my mother. She's my domain. I want to take care of her. Azzy, you've been very good to me and my mother.
It would have been. We could have had a real genuine moment, you and I.
You could have been my big, strong daddy.
I could have, but you chose to throw it away on silly jokes, so that's just what we have. Don't ever come crying to me that your character hasn't had enough development, or I'll slap you in the teeth.
But seriously, it's pretty good development, don't you think? Because
pretty good.
Me coming out to everyone now, right?
It's kind of a thing.
Okay. Azzy, is this going to be a thing where I leave and I come back and ask for you in the village and no one knows who you are and you never existed?
That treehouse has been empty for 50 years. No, I'll probably still be here.
Azzy, I thank you so much. Thank you for this.
Thank you. I learned just as much from you as you learned from me.
I think I probably learned a little bit more about it.
You're probably right. I was just saying that to be polite.
Well, thanks again. You're an alright guy. You're better than alright. You're great.
You're pretty decent.
I hope to talk to you. I hope that you are not destroyed by the Alliance before we're able to say Finnegan and come back and visit.
I hope so too.
You want to come with us on our ship to say Finnegan? Oh, okay.
No.
I'll tell my mom you said hi.
I got a job to do. See if you can get my wallet back.
Well, anyways, I'll leave you to whatever it is you do. Protect the village. Take care of them.
Of course, that's what I do. That's my job.
Great. And I'll do my job. Which is...
Great.
I'll see you when I see you.
Take care of your mama.
I'd like to use sending right now.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Hey,
Don't
Mom.
call your mom?
Yes. Hey, Mom. When you were in high school, did you ever date this old
giant lion?
Giant lion?
Do
you have his wallet still?
Oh, I forgot. The lion was blind too.
Well, then he just loved my mother for her innate traits.
Yeah. I just wanted... That was the thing that I meant to draw. We got lost in the goofs there, but yeah, the lion had like a big claw mark across his eyes and he was blind.
I like to think it was a good mixture of goofs and seriousness as well.
Yeah, I feel like it was every time we approached a serious and genuine moment, we ruined it with goofs. I agree. But we kept coming close. We were edging some genuineness, some candor.
Azzy, and I don't say anything. It's not in my head, and I feel like he knows I'm not in my head. And
he can feel the distortion in space.
And then I want to roll a stealth check to try to leave through the beads without making a single sound through the beads.
Yeah, roll that stealth check.
That's a 1.
You think you're stealthy?
And I go back down and oh my gosh, what's his name? The guy Chum. I'm ready to go. Ready to go back. Ready to back.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh yes, Chum. So I quickly switch it back
No, you don't.
I quickly switch it back.
No, you don't.
Chum, it's me, Skysong. Here's the thing. I'm a shapeshifter. Sorry, I'm a changeling.
Can you change to anything else, please?
Sore point, I cannot. I had to give up some things in order to get to pass the test of the Great Lion. Which I did to save one of your people, so if we can be on our way, Chum, that would be just great.
Yeah, sure. I'll just walk in front and you walk behind me.
Okay, got it.
And he leads you back to the others, and that is where we will end this episode.
We doing any kind of outro? Only
Yeah, we're doing the outro. What I'll say, because this is the actual end of the episode, you don't know this, but Star was the first half of this episode and you're the second half. So I did last time on Lawful Super with her, and I'm going to do the outro with you. But I do have a rare and special treat. We have a review on iTunes that I think pretty much sums up our entire outro in one iTunes review. So I'm going to read that for you now. The review is from Emily Spimley.
Sounds made up.
Which is a good name. Emily Spimley, which is a good name. It's 5 stars. Best podcast out there. I first discovered this podcast as I was suffering from kidney stone pain. I binged the whole first campaign, and it got me through that pain. I have mad respect for the team, especially Devin. I can tell he has great integrity and personal character. After listening to Campaign 2, I have even more respect for everyone, especially the female additions, who are both amazing role players. Again, this podcast got me through the pain of my second kidney stone. Really entertaining. There is no video game, movie, TV show as captivating or enchanting as the content found in the 100 or so episodes. Their patron-only content is just as amazing and fleshes out the already very well-crafted fantastical worlds. To sum up, do yourself a favor, listen to this podcast, become a patron, join the Discord, and join the Discord and open yourself up to a better world of listening entertainment and D&D nerding. You won't regret the investment of time.
Holy crap. I had to check just to see if you're feeling, just tickling my feet there. You're not. Somebody has respect for me.
I felt like that. So whoever this is, Emily Spinley,
they are in the Discord
and a patron, presumably, unless someone's leaked our exclusive patron content out there for free download on LimeWire.
Oh my gosh. I just want to say, Emily,
on Napster.
I can't wait till you get your third kidney stone and you make it through campaign 3 with us. There's a trend here, and we will not let you down.
That's wait a second. Are you saying that Lawful Student Podcast, disclaimer, does not cause kidney stones? No doctor has been able to prove that the Lawful Student Podcast causes kidney stones. There have been extensive studies.
I gotta know who this is. All right, we're gonna go investigate.
Yeah, we'll do our investigation. And I will still leave you the question to grow on, and that question is, where do kidney stones come from? Kidney boulders?
Don't answer it, you stupid idiot!
I'm pontificating.
Oh, I'm gonna pontificate as well. Kidney bulgers are pretty good, though. I'll give you that.
Kidney bulgers.
I'm done pontificating.
My pontification was kidney bulgers. Pretty good.
Hey, we love you. Bye.
Bye.